Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Celtics, give them credit. They've stuck to their plan here early on, playing their brand of basketball. They're showing everyone they have the potential to be even better.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Burks in at the 3. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Barrett over Thompson. It's rebounded by Tice. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Built to run. Brown can beat you down the floor, then finish the play.
Payton looking around. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. And to get open is Robinson. Randall no good. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Tatum finds Thompson. Now here's Walker. Robinson with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Burks in the corner. Payton trying to get open. He's off on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Jaylen Brown. The shot misses.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Elfrid Payton.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
The first one falls.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
And so Tatum nails them both. The Knicks have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Barrett with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy. The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
And he sinks the second.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Now here's Tatum, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Here's Brown, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Stolen by Robinson. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Randall with the bucket.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Walker the pass to Thompson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lobbed up there for Thompson. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Burks finds Barrett. Rebound, Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Knicks trail by 5. Now Payton, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Brown kicks to Tice. Right side to Walker. Tatum dishes to Thompson. Another shot. Tatum no good.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that shouldn't be easy.
Barrett, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Walker against Payton, and Walker kicks to Tatum. The pass to Thompson. Lock at 6. Here's Tice. Bank shot, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the rejection by Tatum. Burks the pass to Randall. They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Robinson.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
Maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Celtics trail by 3. Now here's Tatum. Brown outside. to stop the drought. Burks pulls it in.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Walker against Payton. Shot's good by Walker.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane the D gives him.
The Knicks leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Payton. Banked in off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Walker taking his time here. Brown outside. Dishes it to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Here's Payton. It's Robinson, top of the key. Pass to Barrett. Payton in the corner. Shot clock at 6. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Randall against Walker. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Robinson, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And then for Boston. Williams comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Tatum. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
And the first one drops.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Walker. And Brown drops them both. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Celtics. On defense, New York. 3-point lead. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Rivers. Toppin passes to Noel. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And he knocks down the first one. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that may be going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Tice finds Teague. And here is Neesmith. Unloads from 9. That misses off the backboard. New York leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Ntilikina. And it's off from three-point range. The Celtics shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Neesmith. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, they made a few key shots but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
Here's Ntilikina. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. And the shot falls short this time. The basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Teague with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. The 15-footer. It's deflected. Now, here's Toppin. Guarded by Smart. And here is Toppin. 8 points his last outing. Off target at the rim. Here's Teague. Pass to Tice. That's tipped. Here's Ntilikina. Rivers in the corner. The shot. Tries again. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Green's checked in. That's good from Noel. Celtics trail by 4. Teague with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Teague. 6 to shoot. Inside, Williams. And the rejection by Noel. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The Knicks leading by 4. Ntilikina passes to Toppin. Over Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes both free throws. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Now Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Picked away. Rivers with it. Picked up by Teague. Rivers against Teague. A nice shot by Rivers. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Right side Teague. And they get it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. Toppin passes to Spellman. 5 on the clock. Here's Ntilikina. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Ntilikina looking it over. There's the pass to Toppin. Ntilikina can't hit.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
That one good for 2.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Now here's Rivers. Over Teague. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
They've got Nerlens Noel. Alec Burks is out there with Rivers. Then there's Toppin. And it's Spellman in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. There's the dish to Toppin. Tipped away and stolen by Jeff Teague. And now here comes Teague leading the break. Here's Smart. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Smart's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Rivers. 9 points last game. Pass to Toppin. Down low. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Now here's Walker. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Second chance shot, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Payton outside. He kicks to Barrett. Looking to get it going, and the layup is good. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
New York trailing. And here is Payton. At the elbow, Randall. Good.
Hey, the key is confidence, which is exactly what Randall displayed there, taking and connecting.
Here's Walker. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
So here's Burks after the basket by Boston. Robinson for three. Green with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Green against Burks. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Tatum with it. Brown outside. Knicks with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Barrett is running. Burks' shot is good.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Now Walker. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
This is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Here's Payton. They lead by 1. Passes it to Burks. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Walker goes in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's just taking what the defense gives up. Walker, I mean, he's so smooth in these situations.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Now here's Payton. Now the pass to Burks. To the middle. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. It's good. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Celtics trail by 3. And here is Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Brown's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Thompson finds Brown. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Barrett. Shot, high post. With the tip. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 14 points for the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but, you know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. The Knicks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Boston trailing. Here's Teague. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Teague. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Celtics trail by 4. Teague with the ball. To the wing right side. Passes it to Smart. Ball stolen. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. New York leading by 4. The pass to Toppin. And here is Robinson, defended by Tice. Rivers passes to Toppin. He feeds it to Noel. Clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
You talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
Here's Ntilikina. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
That free throw missing.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Omari Spellman has come in for Robinson. And he's good on the second.
And the size, quickness, and defense of Ntilikina reminds some of a young Sean Livingston, a unique point guard with a promising future.
Teague finds Tice. 1:49 left here in the second. Back to Teague. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Here's Rivers. Pass to Spellman. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Here's Toppin. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by New York. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Toppin kicks to Rivers. 50 seconds left in the first half. Toppin passes to Rivers. Misses the 3. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Smart. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Noel. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Teague kicks to Williams. Back to Teague. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Rivers against Teague. Rivers passes to Ntilikina. And it's Noel missing. Now Smart.
And a shrewd defensive player with great size is Ntilikina. Effective at staying right with his man.
Mitchell Robinson firing on all cylinders, guys, for the New York Knicks. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Alfred, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Alfred. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Big-time play throughout the first half from Mitchell Robinson. He had 14 points, 3 steals, and 10 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 1-point game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Pass to Randall from past the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Brown outside. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Barrett wide open. He fires. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 8 points.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Austin with the ball. Now here's Walker. He's got 13. Outside Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the layup. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
The first free throw is good. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's Walker. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Now here's Payton. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Passes it to Burks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And here is Tatum. He's got 8. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Brown kicks to Tatum. And there's the pass to Tice. Stolen by Robinson. The 17-footer. And no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Tatum is lanky. I mean, long. I mean, you think you got him defended. He ends up getting to the foul line.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Knicks trail by 5. Payton up top, guarded by Walker. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
And it's Walker penetrating. That one goes in. Walker's got 17.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Walker against Payton. At the elbow, Randall. And good that time. He's got 10.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game, and it goes down 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Payton passes to Randall, stolen by Thompson. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
You can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Payton with the ball. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Free throw off from Payton.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. At the elbow, Randall. Walker against Payton. Brown kicks to Walker. Pass to Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Rivers, he's checked in for Elfrid Payton. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Tatum, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 9 points. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Boston leading by 7. Pass to Tice. Celtics passing it around. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, Walker, very crafty earning these shooting fouls.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
A shoot-first point guard who can fill it up in a hurry. That's Walker, and quite simply, he's one of the game's best scorers.
Omari Spellman has come in for New York. Toppin comes in for Alec Burks. Boston also with the sub. Teague's checked in. Kemba Walker hits them both. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Rivers. Passes to Toppin. A three-pointer off the mark. Rivers against T. It's stolen by Barrett. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Walker. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
First one falls for him.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
Rivers hits both of them. Now T. He's got 8. And the pass to Williams. In the corner, Smart with it. To the paint, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Toppin. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Here's a look at some stats for Brown. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 20 points per game last season.
6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
And the Knicks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. Nesmith, he's checked in for the Celtics. Ntilikina passes to Spellman. Knocked loose, but they get it back.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
They get the rebound. Here's Toppin. Williams with the block. Pushing it up. Here's Teague. Pass to Nesmith. Now Williams. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's New York with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rivers kicks to Barrett. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Five to shoot. Here's Barrett.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Teague, the pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 15-point game. Passes it to Toppin. Back to Rivers. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. And it's in there. Boston shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Teague, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Teague. In the corner, Smart with it. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And a miss there on the triple.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And now the Knicks on the break. Launches the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Smart. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Smart's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Ntilikina. The pass to Spellman. Kicks it to Barrett. Launches it. And that one is off. And it's Boston the other way.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And Tatum stays with it.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Rivers dishes to Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, we've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. In the 3rd spot, Jeff Teague.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
No good on the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Noel's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Daniel Tice is checked in for Nesmith. He hits the second from the line. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Now here's Teague. 8 points for him. Tatum down low. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barrett. Rebound Boston.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And stolen by Noel. Toppin with it. Tatum on him. Toppin can't get it to go.
Hate to say it, he's dragging him down. Not a single bucket this game.
Smart passes to Tice. Cuts off the pass. They get a hand on it. Smart deciding where to go with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Tatum. Ntilikina passes to Noel. Kicks it to Toppin. No good on the 3.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
Tatum dishes to T. And the rejection by Noel. And a fast break now for New York. 2 points. That one goes. Toppin's got 7.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Tatum on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 23.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Payton. Also Barrett out there. Toppin is out there with Noel. And it's Spellman in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Knicks trail by 16. Randall outside. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And here is Payton. Tice against Burks. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And they get it back. But they'll get another chance. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good. Burks. Brown is checked in for Jeff T. And Burks hits 2 free throws. So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 14. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Tice. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Goes back up. He lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Burks against Brown. Now, here's Burks. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Tatum.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And so here is New York. Burks with it. Over in the corner, Randall. New York, no good that time either. Boston leading by 18. Inside. Nice move. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Elfrid Payton.
Look, I love how Thompson keeps his eyes on the basket. Even while getting hit, he muscles through it all.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so Payton will bring it up for New York. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Robinson kicks to Burks. Trying to get open is Randall. Alec Burks, and that's good.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Tice. Tatum with it. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Burks in the corner. Payton outside. Fires from deep. Kept alive by New York. And it's blocked. Thompson against Payton. Brown the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Knicks trail by 20. Payton the bounce pass. Makes it off the glass.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And gets hit on the drive. Excellent body control. Tatum's a well-coordinated athlete.
Now Payton. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Burks looking around. From 18 feet away, kept alive, Robinson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. 6 to shoot. There's the lob to Brown.
Oh, that's Walker's job. Keep the ball moving. Keep creating good opportunities.
Now here's Payton. He dishes it to Burks. He kicks it to Randall. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And there's the pass to Walker. Thompson against Randall. Pass to Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum bats for two. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Toppin, no one around him. No good with the triple. Boston leading by 20. The feed now to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the three off target. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
New York shooting a meager 37% for the game. Randall passes to Payton. Feeds it to Robinson. And the shot goes down. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Great D that time from Payton. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Toppin. Knicks trail by 18. And here is Payton. And Thompson sends it back. Walker dishes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
The body and agility, rare considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Here's Payton. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
Burks against Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 31.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's good from Payton. And so he hits both. Boston leading by 20. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Here's Barrett. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And the Knicks miss again.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can go get it.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Down low. Here's Randall. Comes up empty down low.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? I mean, last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropping.
Here's Tice. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Payton. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Outside Tatum. Thompson left side. Dishes it to Walker. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Barrett. Over Tatum. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
A different look for New York. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox comes in for Burks. And Smith subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Celtics leading by 22. To the inside. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And it's Smith finishing it off.
You got to respect the two-way game of Kid Gilchrist. Terrific at clogging up passing and dribbling lanes with his length.
Passes it to Pritchard. Brown with it. There's the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Now Smith. The dish to Barrett. Smith feeling it out a bit for the 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Celtics shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And here's Brown outside. The shot comes out, and New York the other way now. Smith with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Smith again missing. Boston leading by 22. Stripped it away. Here's Knox, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jason Tatum.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And the Knicks miss again. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Celtics. Rebound by Williams.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. His three-pointers off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come in here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Well, it looks like you listened to him. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.